Greater signs of life can be realized with a greater ability to visualize. Greater signs is the equivalent word for Hinduism. When you understand the greater signs of life, greater courage, more possibility, more fearlessness, more joy, more bliss. When you visualize Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands, your consciousness becomes ferocious, and that ability to visualize, you will get involved in everything deeply. Involved people are the most delicious, most sweet, most beautiful, most juiciest beings of planet Earth.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache Our depression, are the worst suicidal patterns, our life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins.
Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadguruntam Namami. Nithyanandam, everybody. We welcome each and every one of you for today's Parashakti Akashic reading, manifesting through the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasantanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam. A few security measures from KAILASA's National Security Agency. Photography, video and audio recording of any kind is strictly prohibited. Please be on mute and be on camera. And if you need to step out due to some unavoidable situation, please inform the digital security officer. A few important cautions. We welcome all the Kailasa-vasis attending from Kailasa's monasteries, gurukuls, temples, ashrams, and centers from around the world. We welcome all the Facebook, Instagram, Nithyananda TV, Kailasa TV, Hinduism Now TV, Twitter and YouTube viewers, and all those who are blessed to have the Nayana Diksha, which is the 2-hour video conferencing, for joining us for today's sacred spiritual program, the Devi Bhava Samadhi Darshan. Let us now learn about Devi Parashakti, the Divine Cosmic Mother. Devi is the pure feminine consciousness, the Cosmic Mother. She is the Source Shakti, and it is a cosmic womb, the Brahmanda Yoni, from which billions and billions of universes comes out and goes in. She is the source of the Big Bang and the black holes. Devi Parashakti is the divine consort of Paramashiva, who is the primordial god of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism reveals the first and foremost relationship is mother. Ability to learn, even the idea to relate, starts with mother. Mother is an important way to connect with what you think as life. In the Vedic tradition, our rishis were aware their ability to connect with the mother should be directed to the cosmos. It should inspire, it should awaken your higher consciousness. It should inspire your higher consciousness to express through you. Connecting with life as mother is the most sweetest, most beautiful, and most easiest form to ever connect with. And today, out of his extreme love and compassion, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is manifesting Devi Parashakti herself, answering all our questions, revealing our past, present, and future, healing us and delivering profound spiritual truths ultimately giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Let us now learn about the Bhava Samadhi Darshan. What is Samadhi? Sama means oneness and Adi means source. Samadhi means being one with the source, and Bhava means attitude or aspect. Bhava Samadhi means being one with the source through this aspect. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, we have the Darshan, which means to have a glimpse of. In the Vedic tradition, it is used to describe the moment when we behold a deity, an avatar, a saint, or an enlightened being, as just seeing such a being can cleanse karmas of lifetimes and create a deep and a lasting transformation in us. Darshan is the powerful superconscious vibration that is present around an avatar at all times. He simply radiates darshan just as the sun continuously radiates light. The auspicious moment when you are able to catch it becomes a moment of darshan for you, raising you to the next level of superconscious breakthrough, like hitting the reset button on your very being. The signs of Bhava Samadhi Darshan. The divine cosmic beings are real and they manifest through Kailasa, which is the enlightened time space zone, through the deities and incarnations. Divine cosmic beings manifest through Archavataras, which are the deities in the temples, and through the Nijavataras, the Bhava Samadhi Darshans. Bhava Samadhi Darshan is the science of Nijavatar manifesting Paramashiva, the Supreme Consciousness. Devi Parashakti expresses through the being of Rajarajeshwari and manifests as Nijavatar, the physical form of Devi Meenakshi. The Archavatara, which is the deity, reflects the consciousness and the manifestation, which is the being of the superconscious energy. But human beings are not mature enough to receive this higher level of experiences from the Archavatar directly. And that is the reason the avatar, who is the physical embodied form, comes down to bridge the gap and create an experience of the superconscious energy in all of us. The Bhava Samadhi Darshan awakens your Kundalini Shakti, which is the latent potential energy in every human being. During the darshan, the whole brain comes alive, turning into a superconductor of conscious energies that heal, empower, and transform our lives. During the Bhava Samadhi darshan, our neurons also mirror that of the incarnation. Mirror neurons activate and process all the observed movements or the information of the avatar just by seeing. What are Akashic readings? Akashic readings are readings from the cosmic archives. Beyond the time dimension, creation and destruction happen simultaneously. In the dimension of time stands the past, the present, and the future. Because the Akashic records are stored in Akasha, which is the space dimension, there is no past, present, or future. That is why whatever you call as happened, happening, and yet to happen is clearly recorded in the Akashic records. So till now we have learned about a beautiful introduction to the Bhava Samadhi Darshan and about the Akashic readings. Next, we're going to be learning about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. Please stay tuned.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all.
Nithyanandam, everybody, welcome back. Let us now learn about the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, is the reviver of KAILASA, which is the ancient, enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is also the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva, who has been recognized by his predecessors, who are enlightened masters and adepts. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has made the science of power manifestation, yoga, and temple-based universities a lifestyle for humanity. Before the year 1981, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was identified as the 1008th incarnation of Paramashiva by spiritual adepts and enlightened masters of Hinduism. In the year 1981, he was initiated into Bala Sannyas and Chaturmasya at the age of 3. In the year 1988, he was coronated as the future Guru Mahasannidhanam of the Tonde Mandala Adinam. In the year 1994, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the successor of Arunachala Sarvanyapeetham by the Guru Parampara on 24th of May. In the year 1999, he founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha to revive Kailasa internationally. In the year 1999, he was also coronated as the successor of Kashi Sarvanyapeetham. Here, we're looking at the lineage of gurus of the Adi Arunachala Sarvanyapeetham. It was founded by Paramashiva himself as Arunagiri Yogishwara, followed by Yogi Yogananda Puri, Isaki Swamigal, Mata Vibhudananda Puri, and then the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Here we are looking at the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the mission Nithyananda Sangha at the age of 21. And these are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the successor of Kashi Sarvanyapeetham.
On 4th November 2002, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism founded the Adi KAILASA Sarvanyapeetham. On 1st January 2004, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was declared as the successor of Bhagyanagara, the Sripura Sarvanyapeetham. On 31st December 2004, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism became the incumbent emperor of the Surya Vamsa Swarangi Samrajam of the Surya Vamsa lineage. Below are some of the pictures taken during the foundation of the Adi KAILASA Sarvanyapeetham at the age of 24. On 1st January 2004, he became the successor of Bhagyanagara, the Sripura Sarvagna Peetham, at the age of 26. Supreme Pandava of Hinduism became the incumbent emperor of the Suryavamsa Swarangi Samrajam of the Suryavamsa lineage at the age of 26. And below are some of the pictures of the emperors of the Swarangi Samrajam. Here in 2007, Supreme Pandava of Hinduism was declared as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adi Pallava Sarvagna Peetham. In the same year, he was also declared as the Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akada. On 27th April 2012, Supreme Pandava of Hinduism was coronated as the 293rd Guru Mahasannidhanam of Madurai Shamala Peetha Sarvagna Peetham, the oldest Hindu papal state and the monastic kingdom. Here are some of the pictures of the Supreme Pandava of Hinduism reviving the Adi Pallava Sarvagna Peetham at the age of 29 in 2007. Here, Supreme Pandava of Hinduism was coronated as the 293rd Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam or Pontiff of the KAILASA Shamala Peetha Sarvagna Peetham. In 2013, Supreme Pandava of Hinduism was officially coronated as the Mahamandaleshwar, the supreme spiritual head of Mahanirvani Akada, the largest apex monastic order and the youngest Mahamandaleshwar. In 2013, he was declared as the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of the Atal Akada, the oldest monastic order in Hinduism by Acharya Mahamandaleshwar Sukhdevanandji, the then incumbent spiritual head. In 2014, he was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tiruvarur Adinam. Here are some of pictures of Supreme Pandava of Hinduism being coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tanjavur Adinam at the age of 36.
In the year 2014, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tiruvarur Adinam, Vedaranyam Adinam, and Panchanatikulam. In the year 2014, here we're looking at the photographs that were taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Tiruvarur Adinam. And here we are looking at the photographs of the lineage of Gurus of the Vedaranyam Adinam. In the year 2015, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam, following which the same year he was also coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adipita Koladamatha and was also elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 spiritual leaders and pontiffs. Here is a lineage of Gurus, the Guru Parampara of Dharma Mukti Swargapuram Adinam, founded by Paramashivoham himself, followed by Srila Sri Azhagaya Tiruchittrambala Desigar, Srila Sri Vaidyalinga Desigar, Srila Sri Dandapani Desigar, and then the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And here are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was coronated as the Guru Mahasannidhanam of Adipita Koladamatha. And these are the photographs taken when the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism was elected as the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism by a congregation of over 1,000 Hindu pontiffs and leaders at the age of 37 in the year 2018. Next, we're going to be looking at some of the global initiatives by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism after a short break. Please stay tuned.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are. whichever corner of the world you may be, I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. your consciousness as power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself.
Nithyananda, everybody, welcome back. Let us now learn about some of the global initiatives by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Over 26 years of relentless humanitarian services and initiatives, including free vegetarian food, medical services, natural disaster relief, women empowerment initiatives, conflict resolution and peace initiatives, sustainable Hindu practices through various international agencies and bodies. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has authored over 300 books and 10,000 articles in 3 languages: English, Tamil, and Sanskrit. These have also been translated in 50 languages with over 1,000 titles. Over 20 million copies of books and articles have been sold, read, and downloaded. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has established the world's largest Hindu library with over 1 million books, a million palm leaf scriptures, and over 20 million digital books. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been revered as the most prolific and most viewed guru in the digital world, read and watched by 1 billion plus followers in Hinduism. He has also delivered over 10,000 hours of discourses that have garnered over 1 billion views on social media.
Over 10,000 hours of discourses with over 1 billion views on social media. Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been respected as the commentator of all sacred scriptures such as Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Shiva Sutras, Yoga Sutras, Ashtavakra Gita, Jain Sutras, etc. She has been honored as the leader of Hinduism, the most awarded internationally recognized Hindu leader. Supreme Founder of Hinduism has been acclaimed as one of the top 100 spiritually influential living personalities by Watkins Mind Body Spirit magazine. The Sovereign Order of KAILASA, led by the Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam, and the Nithyananda Order of Monks, Nuns, and Hindu diaspora are working for global peace and to give superconscious breakthrough to humanity.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Your consciousness as
Nithyanam, everybody. Let us now enter into the next segment, which is the manifestation of the extraordinary Shaktis. The Balasans, Nithyananda yogis, and the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism will now be demonstrating the power of third eye, sharing with all the experiences and the results of these extraordinary power manifestations awakened in us through the Diksha or the initiation. In today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan, all of us will be receiving the initiation into third eye awakening and various other powers with the blessings and the grace of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. We'll be manifesting the powers of third eye, which is seeing with our eyes closed. Third eye is a cosmic browsing center that is located between eyebrows, which upon initiation one can effortlessly express the powers and see through the third eye just as one would do with the two eyes. Let us now learn about the Bhava Samadhi Darshan and the Shaktis. What exactly are Shaktis? In the Vedagamas, which are the source scriptures of Hinduism, Paramashiva reveals in elaborate detail that every human being is hardwired to manifest 463 plus extraordinary Shaktis or the divine powers. Manifesting powers or Shaktis are described as a system, a method, and a science for human beings to explore the various possibilities and powers and have access to various states of consciousness. Shaktis manifest from the fundamental cognition that you are a divine and that you need to manifest divine, not that you are man and that you need to manifest divine.
Let us now understand some of the differences between Shaktis and Siddhis. Shakti is expressed from the space of enlightenment as the side effect of feeling connection with the divine and high integrity with the Guru. And Shaktis are the source of enlightenment, whereas Siddhis are powers that manifest from tapas or penance for enlightenment, and Siddhis are on path of enlightenment. The Shaktis of Paramashiva manifest through ordinary human beings in an extraordinary way after the initiation from the avatar, and Shaktis are permanent, whereas Siddhis are not permanent and Siddhis may divert you from enlightenment. Let us now understand about Paramashiva, the source of Shaktis. Paramashiva is the primordial divinity in Hinduism, the ultimate reality and cause, which is self-effulgent, Swayam Prakasha, all-pervading and changing beyond time, space, form, and causality. As the fundamental base of Avyakta, the unmanifest, and Vyakta, the manifest existence, He performs the Panchakritya or 5 cosmic acts of Shrishti, which is creation, Sthiti, sovereign rulership and maintenance, Samhara, rejuvenation, Trobhava, pulling out of delusion, Anugraha, liberating grace for all living entities.
The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is the 1008th living incarnation and representative of Paramashiva. He is also the reviver of KAILASA, which is the ancient enlightened Hindu civilizational nation. Ever since the beginning of this civilization, the Sanatana Hindu Dharma has been a cradle of highly advanced sciences and enlightened beings. It was where the science of enlightenment and powers was lived and taught as a lifestyle. And for the very first time in the modern day, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving these yogic sciences and transmitting it to the world at a record-breaking pace. Yeah, everybody, sorry for the technical glitch. The knowledge and the science of manifesting these Shaktis are passed on from one generation to the next through the initiation or the Diksha. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, being recognized as an incarnation at a very young age, was trained and taught these sciences to revive the initiations and knowledge repositories for billions to manifest the science. Nityanam, everybody, sorry for the technical glitch. And Shakti, every ultimate truth, Prajna, manifests as the power and the possibility of every being. Let us watch a beautiful video on the science of initiation.
Diksha is the direct transfer of spiritual energy by an enlightened being through look, word, or touch. The traditional Vedic book Navaratneshwara states, Sarvasamapi dikshanam muktihi phalamakhanditam avirodhat bhavantyeva prasangyastu bhuktayaha. The main benefit of all initiations is moksha, enlightenment. As a side effect, health, wealth, leadership and well-being happen. And in Rudrayamala Tantra, Shiva says, Devi Diksha Vihinasya na siddhihi na cha sadgatihi tasmat. The one who is not initiated does not attain liberation nor a better future. So by all efforts, one should get initiated by Guru. What is the science of initiation? Neuroscience has proved that the process of initiation floods the brain with energy. This is the superconscious energy of Kundalini, our own highest inner potential energy. As the Kundalini flows and fulfillment. Initiation creates high awareness Kundalini awakening, healing
Yes, let us now look at how this science of power manifestation is authenticated through the four aspects of evidences or the pramanas. The first is the Shastra Pramana, which are the eternal and unchangeable truths that are revealed in the source scriptures. The next is the Apta Pramana, or the experiences and the results of these extraordinary Shaktis by the authorities of Hinduism, the Vedic rishis and scientists who have time tested and verified the science. The next is the Atma Pramana, which is the personal experience of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And the fourth is the Pratyaksha Pramana, the empirical evidence from observation and scientific experimentation. Vedas are the ultimate superior authority for Hindus. Vedas are the pure science where the ultimate truths are explained. And Agamas are the scriptures where the upright technology, the applied science is expanded. Vedas and Agamas, together called as the Vedagamas, are given the status of Shruti as they are directly revealed by Paramashiva. They are the ultimate, eternal, and unchangeable truths revealed in the source scriptures. These are called the Shastra Pramana. Let us now get ready to enter and witness a very unique and exciting demonstration of the power of third eye. Today we'll be manifesting the power of body scanning. And those of you who would like to experience this power of body scanning can put a message on our media platforms requesting for the power manifestation. We shall choose one of you and manifest the power. So let us now look at what exactly is this power of body scanning. In this power of body scanning, one awakens the ability to scan illnesses, diseases, medically diagnosed issues, and provide solutions through the awakened third eye. The Shastra Pramana for this power manifestation is described in the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 54. Swadehe jagato vapi sukshma sukshmatarani cha tattvani yani nilayam dhyatvante vyadyate para. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, cognize deeply that from the subtle to the subtlest constitutive principles of your whole body or of the whole universe simultaneously consist of the essential reality. They are being absorbed in their source cause, Paramashiva. By the experience of such restful awareness, one becomes complete from all thoughts, and the ultimate universal divine power, Paradevi, Adishakti, is revealed and the supreme power manifestation happens.
Next, we have is the Apta Pramana. Terer was a Siddhar, one of the prominent disciples of Agatya. One day, a man suffering from severe headache comes to Agatya for healing. Agatya uses the power of body scanning and identifies the root cause of the headache. And he reveals that there is a small tere, a type of frog, sitting in the person's brain. Agatya immediately instructs Teraya, his disciple, to perform an open head surgery and remove the frog. After the surgery is completed successfully, the person is healed and cured of the headache. Thus, he gained the name Teraya. Next, we have the Atma Pramana. On 22nd December 2019, Supreme Founder of Hinduism, Bhagavan Nithyananda Paramashivam revealed how Swamiji uses the power of body scanning, paraphrasing in his words. Only when I had the multiple compound hand fracture, I was forced to go for surgery and therefore for medical checkups related to that. At that time, they detected heavy metal quantity in my different organs, and it was revealed that I had been poisoned without our knowledge. So I immediately used diagnostic methods in some medical facilities to study the body condition due to the poisoning. And through body scanning, I found out what the problems, imbalances had happened, and where balance has to be done. So I used allopathy as a second opinion to verify my findings.
Here we're looking at the Sakshi Pramana, which is the experiences and the results of these extraordinary manifestations happening through the initiated disciples of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So let us now enter the power manifestation. We have Rilanchan, who has requested for the power of body scanning. So I'll now be chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, and revealing whatever Swamiji is showing me. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. What Swamiji revealed is that the reason you have been losing weight and you're not being able to gain weight is because of the life negative ideologies and the cognitions that you're carrying. Swamiji reveals that you've been carrying these cognitions about life, where you feel life is there just to hurt you continuously, and you also feel that whatever is given to you will immediately be taken away. Anything good that is given to you will just leave you immediately. Because you have these two cognitions strongly embedded in you, even though how much ever you try to gain your weight or anything, you always feel that it is not going to stay and it's not going to be permanent, and you're going to come back to your the pre-form. And that is the reason you're not being able to gain weight in your health. So this is what Swamiji revealed. You can share with all of us how you're able to relate with what was revealed. Also, as a solution for this, Swamiji revealed for you to attend the Paramashivoham level 3 program and the Nitya Satsang daily, so that you receive the initiations from Swamiji and you'll be healed and completely completed from these kind of life negative cognitions. So now it is time that we move on to the next segment of today's Bhava Samadhi Darshan after a short break. We request all the participants and all the viewers around the world to please stay tuned. Thank you.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself.
Welcome back, everyone. In the previous segment, we have learned about the interaction of the Supreme Founder of Hinduism and the various Supreme Founder of Hinduism has done, and the various contributions Supreme Founder of Hinduism has done to the world. And we have seen how the divine manifestation happens in each and every one of us. And now, as part of the Parashakti Akashic reading, we'll be entering into the next segment, which is the divine feminine consciousness is unique to Hinduism. The unique contribution to the spiritual consciousness from the Vedic tradition is sacred feminine worship. Even if everything from what Vedic tradition gave is lost, then just the sacred feminine tradition is there, then the whole thing can be revived because that is the seed.
Hinduism has at least 10,000 sampradayas, subsets. Even if all the sampradayas are lost for some reason, and only one this sampradaya is alive, Devi remains, the whole thing can be brought back because everything is centered on this one, mother worship. Mother is the blueprint. The hologram also said that there is no enlightened being on the planet Earth without worshipping the sacred feminine, including me. He said, I myself found Devi worship from the beginning. If you look at the autobiography of the Supreme Point of Hinduism, the darshan he had, the deities he have carved, all are mother based, Devi based. And he also explained from the life story of Sri Ramakrishna Paramashivoham, a great avatar who lived in 1836 to 1886. He said how Sanatana Hindu Dharma is the most feminist religion where everything is centered on the mother worship. Let us hear it from the Supreme Point of Hinduism.
Hinduism is the most feministic religion, I tell you. In Hinduism, not just religion, even the Hindu economy, Hindu social system, everything is feminist. The women-centered, everything is feminist. When time comes, I'll try to reveal more details about it. How the women is the foundation of Hindu civilization. They formed the basis of Hindu civilization. Someone asked Ramakrishna when he was in deathbed. Literally, everyone knows that he is going to leave the body soon. I should not use the word deathbed for the great incarnations like him. They never die, but the time to leave their body. Everyone knows that he is going to leave the body. Close, sincere devotees of him, they come and ask him, Bhagavan, how can you leave the body so soon? Still, you have not trained enough people to continue your mission. Only few boys are trained and they are too young. He smiles and says, one woman is enough to carry my mission. She is already trained. Sharada Devi. She is trained enough. She will be the foundation from which this Ramakrishna Sampradaya, this whole civilization, revival will start. And that's true. It is she, Parashakti, Jagat Janani, Sharada Devi. She formed the foundation for this whole Ramakrishna Sampradaya to flower. I tell you, in Hindu civilization, spirituality, religion, Hindu economy, everything is centered on mother, on women.
Sri Ramakrishna Paramasa, he also said that how Shiva is a Brahman, but Devi has the key to reach the Brahman. Unless she opens, nobody can reach. He added with a beautiful example of a house scene, describing saying, even though the husband is the owner of the house, the key to the house will be on the hip of the mother. So either we have to fall at the feet of the mother or the small sons of the mother. Only they can touch the place, the hip of the mother, and remove the key. Nobody else can touch. So either we have to surrender to the mother or people who are closer to the mother, only they can reach. Here the Dhyana Sloka, the Sasa Pramana from the Devi Upanishad, verse number 2 and 3. It's directly from the Devi's words, explained beautifully about her very own manifestation. The verse number 2, the translation goes on as, Devi, she replied, I am essentially Brahman. From me, the world comprising Prakriti and Purusha, the Vai and the Nam. I am the bliss and non-bliss, knowledge and ignorance are myself. Brahman and non-Brahman are to be known, says the scripture of other ones. And the verse number 3, the translation goes on as, I am the 5 elements as also what is different from them. I am the entire world. I am the Veda as well as what is different from it. I am the unborn. I am the born. Below and above and around I am. So here from the Devi's words, she usually explained about her very own manifestation. So let us understand Devi Parashakti in the cosmic language. Devi Parashakti is the ultimate pure feminine consciousness. She is the cosmic mother. It is her cosmic womb from which billions and billions of universe comes out and goes in. She is the source where the Big Bang and the black hole goes on. Parashakti is the source Shakti, source energy, source power from which all of us are came, in which all of us are even now, in which all of us are going to merge. Out of her extreme love and compassion, Devi Parashakti herself is manifesting through the embodied form as the Nijavatar of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivam. And she is continuously gracing us, answering all our questions, attending to each one of our prayers, giving boons, healings, revealing the profound spiritual truths, and ultimately she is giving us the experience of Paramashivoham itself. Here in the Devi's words itself, she manifested as the embodied form, and her very own form, she beautifully explained about her very own manifestation and the purpose of her manifestation. So let us hear it from the Devi's words.
Om, Om, Om. Om, Om, Om. ஓமெனும் ஓங்காரத்து உட்பொருளாய் மலர்ந்து உயிர்த்தெழுந்து இறையனார் இடப்பாகத்திருந்து குமரிக்கண்டம் ஆளும் மீனாட்சி மலர்ந்தேன் இங்கு நல்லருள் செய்திடவும் நல்வாக்கு தந்திடவும் ஆனந்தம் ஞானத்தொடு பூரண அன்பு ஏகம் அநேகமாய் ஆகிய இப்புவுலகிற்கு பரமசிவன் ஞானம் தர வந்தேன் பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி. அருளாட்சி அரசாட்சி பொருளாட்சியொடு நன்மாட்சிமையோடு ஆட்சி செய்யும் பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி நான். கருணையே வடிவாய் கண்மலர்ந்து நன்மை செய்திட வந்திட்டேன். மாந்தர்கள் கேளுங்கள் இந்த பெருநன்மை சத்தியத்தை. கேட்டு நீங்கள் வாழ்ந்திட கேடும் பெருந்துக்கமும் உங்களுக்கில்லை. கேட்டிடுங்கள் இவ்வினாடி என்னை கண்டுகொண்டும் கேட்டுக்கொண்டும் இருக்கும் உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நான் அளிக்கும் தீட்சை. நானே
நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் கடந்த உயிர்ப்பாய் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்குள்ளும் இருக்கின்றேன். பரமசிவோகம் 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 பரமசிவோகம். இதை தீட்சையாய் ஏற்று இதே உணர்வோடு அமர்ந்திருங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் எல்லா நன்மையும் வரமும் ஞானமும் அருளும் அளிக்கின்றேன். ஓங்காரத்தின் உட்பொருளாய் வேதமொடு ஆகமம் மெய்யாய் வெளிப்பட்டு உபவேதங்கள் உபாகமங்கள் அனைத்துமாய் உயர்ந்து நின்று தத்துவங்கள் ஆராய் உண்மையை செப்பி ஜகம் முழுவதும் ஞானம் அளிக்கும் பாரதி பராசக்தி மீனாட்சி நான். ஆய கலைகள் 64 உடலும் மனமும் உயர்வை அடைந்திடும். பரமசிவ சக்திகளை உங்களுக்குள் மலர்த்தவே வந்திருக்கின்றேன். அஷ்ட சித்திகளும் அஷ்ட கன்மமும் ஆதி சக்தி பரமேஸ்வரியாய் மலர்ந்து உங்கள் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் ஆனந்தம் அளிக்கின்றேன். அஞ்சாதீர், ஆனந்தத்தோடிருப்பீர். ஓம் 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 ஹ்ரீம் ஓம் ஹ்ரீம் ஓம் ஹ்ரீம் ஓம் ஹ்ரீம் ஓம்.
Let us now understand how to receive Devi Parashakti. Literally, you are seeing the Paramashiva and Parashakti at that moment. She is there in your screen, so always receive her very traditionally. Keep 2 betel leaves, 1 banana, 1 betel nut, and 1 coin in front of the screen. Watch Devi. Coin is considered as a traditional dakshina in Hindu tradition. It can be even the lowest value. In India, it can be even 1 paise. In USA, it can be even a cent. I'm not trying to monetize. Keep even 1 cent, it is okay. So for 100 days, even if you have darshan, it will add up to $1. In India, even 1 paise is okay. Offer that to Devi Parashakti. After the darshan is over, do namaskar and eat the banana, betel leaf, and betel nut. Take it as prasadam immediately. Collect those coins and in few days you will see how much it adds to your sentiment that really she is there. You will not take Devi darshan for granted. Rituals will break your monotonous unconscious mentality and lifestyle and remind you and raise you to the powerful cognition, and it will break your unconscious behavior. Let us now listen directly from Supreme Founder of Hinduism words how to prepare to receive the grace and blessings of Devi Parashakti.
I wanted to give you one sacred secret to all of you. Do this Panchabhuta Yoga. See, whenever you want to ask any question to Devi and receive the answer, on that day, do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Means apply only mud on the body and take bath. Don't apply any chemical on the body to take bath. Just that. The Parashakti Akashic reading, at least for a few hours, prepare yourself. Maybe 10 hours ahead. Just drink only water and keep yourself active. Third, the fire in your stomach should be allowed to burn without any food dumped on it. Just the pure fire. You can chant Omkara to intensify it, or Mahavagya, Ajapa Japa, but pure fire, no food, nothing. That pure fire should be encouraged. And just be in the free air, open space, breathing the whole sky at least few hours before, and intensely unclutch to get the power of the space, Akasha. See, listen. Akasha is an intense energy. Just like the other bhutas, like earth, water, fire, air, the Akasha also is a pure consciousness. It is intelligence, living energy. Once you start unclutching, you manifest Akasha's energy in you, consciousness in you. So do this Panchabhuta Yoga. Your questions will be surely answered immediately by Parashakti. If you just do this Panchabhuta Yoga and come for the Devi Akashic reading, she will simply answer your questions. I'll repeat. Apply the anthill mud and take bath, or even clay. Don't use any other chemical. Take bath just with the mud. Second, drink only water. No other food or juice, at least for 10 hours ahead. If possible, that whole day. Third, intensify the Agni in your stomach without dumping any food on it. Just through the Omkara, Ajapa Japa, ignite it, intensify it. Fourth, walk around and breathe in an open space, at least for a few hours before. Fifth, try to unclutch as intensely as possible to receive the Akasha energy, Chitambara, that energy of cosmic space. With this Panchabhuta Yoga, come to
Let us now listen from Devi Parashakti herself about the revelations by Devi Parashakti.
Om, 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 Om.
ஓம் ஓங்காரத்துயர்ந்து பாங்காய் வேதமொடு ஆகமமாய் வெளிப்பட்டு ஹ்ரீங்காரமாய் மலர்ந்து பரஷோடசியாய் நிறைந்து 40 முக்கோணம் வாழும் கையிலை ஸ்ரீபுரச் சிந்தாமணி கிருகத்தில் இருக்கும் கைலாச சுவாமினி பரஷோடசி பரமசிவன் பாகம் அமர்ந்து பாராளும் பரமேஸ்வரி பரமசக்தி மனோன்மணி மீனாட்சி நித்யானந்தனாய் நிஜாவதாரம் கொண்டேன் இங்கு எல்லோர்க்கும் நல்வரம் தந்திட எல்லா நன்மையும் அருளிட ஹிரண்ய கர்ப்பஸ்வரூபிணி பிரம்மாண்டயோனி சாம்பவி சந்திரமௌலி ரபலா அபர்ணா உமா பார்வதி சாவித்ரி நவயவனா சாம்ராஜ்யலக்ஷ்மி பரமேஸ்வரி பரஷோடசி மீனாட்சி நித்யானந்தனாய் உருக்கொண்டு இங்கு நிஜாவதாரமாய் வந்தேன். அருட்பெருங்கருணையினால் அருளுகின்றேன் கேளுங்கள். மக்களே, உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் நன்மை செய்யவே நாம் இங்கு நித்யானந்தன் வடிவு கொண்டு நிஜாவதாரமாய் இறங்கி வந்தோம். இந்திய நாட்டு மக்களே, கேட்டுக்கொள்ளுங்கள், நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். காலம் காலமாய் அவதார புருஷர்கள் வந்து மலர்ந்து உலகிற்கு நன்மை செய்யும் மிக பெரும் ஞான பூமி பாரதம். இருக்கின்ற ஒரு பாரதத்தை இழக்க இயலாது மக்களே. ஞான கர்ப்பத்தை மலடாக்க இயலாது. வாழையடி வாழையென ஞானிகளும் அவதார புருஷர்களும் வந்தே தீர வேண்டும், வாழ்ந்தே தீர வேண்டும், மலர்ந்தே தீர வேண்டும். உலகிற்கு அதுவே உத்தம நன்மை. ஒரு சில கயவர்கள் மாயையில் சிக்கி செய்திட்ட சதிகளால் உலகை பலி கொடுக்க ஆகாது. சிருஷ்டி நஷ்டமடைய கூடாது. பிரபஞ்சம் அழிந்துவிடக் கூடாது. பிரளயத்து இருந்து இந்த பிரபஞ்சத்தை காக்கவே பெரும் கப்பல் நானொன்று செய்தேன். அதன் பெயரே ஆதி கைலாசம். ஆதி கைலாசம் இந்த பிரபஞ்சத்தில் இருக்கும் ஞான சக்திகளை ஒன்றாய் திரட்டி பிரளயத்திலிருந்து மக்களை காத்திடவே நாம் செய்த கப்பல். துரோகிகள் சூழ்ச்சியாலும் விரோதிகள் ஆட்சியாலும் வழியின்றி கப்பலை விட்டு மாலுமியே ஒதுங்க வேண்டிய காலம் வந்ததையா. அதனால்தான் ககனம் கொந்தளித்து பேரழிவை நோக்கி சென்று கொண்டிருக்கின்றது. மக்களே, அறியாத தனத்தினால் மாயையில் சிக்கி குழந்தைகள் தவறு செய்தாலும் பிரபஞ்சம் அழியாது காக்க வேண்டியது பராசக்தி, பரமசக்தி பரஷோடசி மனோன்மணியின் பொறுப்பென்பதால் சத்தியங்கள் சிலவற்றை சொல்லுகின்றேன். நன்றாய் கேட்டுக்கொள்ளுங்கள். அடுத்த சில மாதங்களில் 1000 அல்ல, லட்சம் அல்ல, கோடியில் உயிர்கள் பலியாகும். இந்திய நாட்டினில் கோடியில் உயிர்கள் பலியாகும். உண்மையை சொல்லுகின்றேன், நன்மையை சொல்லுகின்றேன். தேடிக்கொள்ளுங்கள் உங்கள் வாழ்க்கைக்கு பாதுகாப்பை. ஆதி கைலாசத்தை நிர்வகிக்கும் அன்பர்களே, நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள். 12 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்பாக வரப்போகும் இந்த மாபெரும் பிரளயத்தை தெரிந்து கொண்டு உலகில் இருக்கும் எல்லா ஔஷத சக்திகளையும் ஒன்றாய் திரட்டி நவபாஷாணத்து நிறுத்தி ஆனந்த லிங்கமாய் வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் ஸ்தாபித்து வைத்தேன். வருகின்ற குரு பூர்ணிமையோடு 12 ஆண்டுகள் அந்த ஞான ரசவாதம் பழுத்து முதிர்ந்து முழுமையான நவபாஷாண லிங்கமாய் மலர்ந்து விடுகின்றது. வருகின்ற குரு பௌர்ணமியில் இருந்து வருகின்ற எல்லோரும் அங்கு வந்து நவபாஷாண தீர்த்தத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடிச் செல்ல அனுமதியுங்கள். அதற்கு வகை செய்யும் விதத்திலே நல்ல முறையிலே எல்லா நன்மையும் செய்து வையுங்கள். இந்த தீர்த்தத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடியோர்க்கும் அந்த தீர்த்தத்தை அருந்தியோர்க்கும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்று வராது, மரணம் இல்லை, துக்கம் இல்லை. இது அறிவியல் பூர்வமாய் அனுபவபூர்வமாய் நிரூபிக்கப்படும். அதனால் கோடிக்கணக்கில் மக்கள் வரிசையில் நின்று தினந்தோறும் வந்து நவபாஷாணத்தாலான ஆனந்த லிங்கத்தில், நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்தில் நீராடி வணங்கி நன்மை பெற்றுச் செல்வார்கள். நன்றாய் கேளுங்கள் மக்களே. ஆதி கைலாசத்து நிர்வாகிகளே, இந்த ஒரு சேவையை உலகத்திற்கு செய்யுங்கள். நீங்கள் செய்த எல்லா கர்மங்களுக்கும் பிராயஷ்சித்தமாகும். நல் அமைதியும் ஞானமும் யோகமும் உங்களுக்கும் கிட்டும், உலகத்திற்கும் கிட்டும். 12 ஆண்டுகள் முன்பாக பராசக்தி நான் செய்து வைத்த நவபாஷாணம் சித்தித்து புளித்து பழுத்து முதிர்ந்து ரசவாத யோகத்தில் சித்தியாகி இன்று நிறைந்த நவபாஷாண நித்யானந்த லிங்கமாய் வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் மலர்ந்திருக்கின்றது. இதை செய்த காரணம் வரப்போகும் பிரபஞ்சத்தின் பிரளயத்திலிருந்து மக்களை காத்திடவே. எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். ஆதி கைலாசத்து நேரடியாய் மறைமுகமாய் உதவி செய்து உடன் இருந்த எல்லோரும் கேளுங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோரையும் நம்பியே இந்த படகை நாம் வந்தவர் வந்து நீங்கியோர் இவர்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் மாபெரும் மருந்து நவபாஷாண நித்யானந்த லிங்கத்து தீர்த்த விருந்து. எல்லோரும் வந்து நல் நீராடி தற்காப்பும் பெற்று நோய் கண்டவர் நோயும் தீர்ந்து நன்மையெல்லாம் அடைந்திட இந்திய நாட்டு மக்களே, உங்களால் இயன்றதை செய்திடுங்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோர்க்கும் நல் பாதுகாப்பும் உண்டு, நல்லதும் உண்டு. என்னை இழந்தாலும் என்னை நீங்கள் மறுத்தாலும் உங்களை நான் காப்பேன். அஞ்சாதீர்கள். பெருங்கருணை பேரருளால்
நான் செய்து வைத்த கப்பலை உபயோகித்து இந்த ஆழிப் பிரளயத்தின் பெருங்கூத்து ஊழிக் கூத்திலிருந்து உங்களை காத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உண்மையை சொல்லிவிட்டேன், நன்மையை சொல்லிவிட்டேன். பிராயஷ்சித்தம் வேண்டுமென்றும் காப்பாற்ற வேண்டுமென்றும் கதறிய பக்தர்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் பெருங்கருணையினால் தீர்வை தந்து விட்டேன். அன்பர்களே, பக்தர்களே, சீடர்களே, என் சொல் கேட்கும் நேர்மையான தொண்டர்களே, புயல் என புறப்படுங்கள் ஆதி கைலாசத்திற்கு. தேவையானதெல்லாம் உடனடியாய்ச் செய்து வரப்போகும் மக்களுக்கெல்லாம் அன்னதானம் செய்து அவர்கள் நல்லபடி வைத்திய சரோவரத்தில் தீர்த்தமாடி நவபாஷாண மருந்தையே விருந்தாய்க் கொண்டு நோயிலிருந்து தற்காப்பும் பெற்று உயிர்காப்பும் பெற்று நல்லபடியாய் வாழ்ந்திட தேவையான சேவைகளை செய்யுங்கள். இதுதான் உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் பிராயஷ்சித்தம். நித்யானந்தன் வடிவு தாங்கி நிஜாவதாரமாய் நான் இந்திய நாட்டில் வந்தபொழுது என்னை வைத்து வாழாத பெருங்குற்றத்திற்கு பிராயஷ்சித்தம் இதுவே உங்களுக்கு.
Yes. Now let us understand the rough interpretation of what Devi Parashakti has revealed. Devi has said world cannot be sacrificed for the sake of conspiracies done by some ignorant thief who got struck in the Maya. Srishti should not have loss. Cosmos should not have destruction. To save the cosmos from the Pralaya, I made a huge ship. Its name is Adi KAILASA. Adi KAILASA is the ship that will gather all the enlightened powers of this cosmos and save the people from the Pralaya. Through the tricks of the traitors, rules of the enemies, without any other way out, time has come for the side itself to leave. That is why the sky is boiling and moving towards the huge destruction. People, even if the children do mistake in ignorance by getting struck in Maya, as in Parashakti, Paramashakti, Parashodasi, Manonmani, it's my responsibility to save the cosmos from the Pralaya, from the destruction. I am telling some of the truths. Listen properly. Within the next few months, not in thousands or lakhs, life will be lost in crores. I am telling you the truth. I am telling you the good. Search for the protection for your life. Here, Devi has said about the three aspects in this. One is the cause for the destruction. Because of the traitors, the conspiracy is done by some ignorant thief. Huge pralaya, the huge destruction is happening across the globe. Even though it is because of the conspiracy is done by some ignorant thief, Devi has said it is Devi's responsibility. Devi's responsibility to save the cosmos, to save the people from this pralaya, the huge destruction. And Devi has said about the only way we can save ourselves from this pralaya is, as Devi has said, and she has blessed, is the Adi KAILASA, the conscious portal, which is built by the Sri, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, for saving the people from the pralaya. The Vaideswara Linga, the Namapasana Linga, which is installed and energized by Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, that going to not only save the people, it's going to cure the people even if they get COVID. So Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, which he installed 12 years ago, thinking of this pralaya which is going to come up, friend. And Devi has blessed each one who trying to save our life, your life from this pandemic. Just run to Adi KAILASA and save it. And Devi has warned that there are going to be a deaths, lives will be lost, not in thousands or lakhs, it's going to be crores and crores. So Devi has said, search for the protection for your life. Now let us understand what is happening really in the world now, especially in the terms of COVID-19. As we all know, the world is going through so much of action, not only in the developing countries, even the developed countries, even the US is in a high rate of the number of cases, where the whole world has facing now around 411 million cases have been identified since the start of the pandemic, which is December 2019, starting from the China. And now around 6 million deaths have been already reported. This is the current world now, where the number of cases have been still rising. There is no still fall. Yes, many cases are happening in North America, and Russia, Ukraine is happening now. All these are happening. But this pandemic, this COVID pandemic, which is taking the root, it's all its own way. It is not going to be just a COVID pandemic. The diseases we will get infected, and then it's leading to some discomfort in our being. It is taking the people's life altogether. And it also what says there are going to be this effect of this COVID-19. It's going to be impacted for the decades. The people infected with the COVID-19 are the high risk of developing the heart condition, and multiple sub diseases are related to this Omicron variant, and multiple variants are coming up. The Pan American Health Organization warned that the millions of children have fallen behind on the routine immunization during the pandemic, causing the outbreak of diseases such as malaise and diphtheria in the Latin America and Caribbean. A lot of people who catch the coronavirus remain ill for the extended period. An estimate of 10 to 40% later suffer from the long COVID. So COVID is not just for a period, and it is taking, and the impact is felt for the decades. It is not just a health or on the education or the economy of this thing. The whole social structure, the old order of the government itself collapsed during this pandemic. Since the start of the pandemic, we have come across multiple variants, starting from Alpha, Delta, and now the Omicron is taking the world together. So what is happening? What is so fishy about these variants? It is not just the new variants are coming up, but the virus, it's taking more and more violent. It's more and more strong. On the other side, vaccines are still the same. In early stage itself, there is so much of negative feedback. Even the researchers said the vaccines are not 100% sure solution for the pandemic. So this is what happening. The multiple variants are coming up, but the virus are developing more and more, but the vaccines are still the same. So there is one question worldwide, which is when this pandemic going to over. Many are pinning the hope on the vaccines, but it is very clear from the scientists, they said they are not sure very well that they can able to transmit the virus, even though they not get sick themselves. Even if you are vaccinated, you may be like, or certain cases, you may be like have the vaccination or immunity against the virus, but they are very clear that they may transmit the virus to some other person, even though they don't get infected. On the other side, there are percentage of people who are not willing to vaccinate also. So the term is the virus is getting more and more strong. And on the other side, the healthcare workers who are in the forefront, doctors who are fighting against this COVID pandemic. Once they themselves getting the COVID pandemic, the COVID positive. On the other side, they are forced to be a mental torture. They suffer a high rate of anxiety, depression, and stress, which is forcing them to a thought of suicide. A new study says 1 in 10 Australian healthcare workers have the thought of suicide or killing them. And there is no end game of this pandemic with this Omicron variant. The conditions are seen to be more and more variants about to come. They warn that next variant could more easily evade immunity and rendering vaccines less effective. This is the current world now. Even the one set of people may pin the hope on the vaccines, but the news about the vaccines are not up to the level. In India, especially in India, cases are still around 1.5 lakhs per day, and around report says there are going to be a boom in next 8 to 10 weeks. The country is facing already 43 million of cases and around 1 million of deaths. And this BA2, that new subvariant in the Omicron, it seems to be more and more severe and deadlier than the earlier Omicron wave. This virus is seemed to be more than 1 times quicker than the BA1. The earlier BA1 itself was identified and proved it is 5 to 6 times more deadlier than the Omicron variant, Delta variant. And now this Omicron is more than 100 countries now. And the most shocking fact is we can get the COVID back. The new recent study says 2 out of the 3 people with the Omicron now says they had the COVID before. Either it will be Alpha, Beta, or Delta, what we are the early variants we have. But now this new Omicron variant, out of 2 out of 3 people have the trace of Omicron strain, COVID strain before. So now it is increased the possibility of getting the COVID back. And we can't blame the virus alone. As we are discussing about the multiple variants, now the virologist says, since this Omicron is not fathered or mothered completely by the Wuhan virus, so we have to consider the two pandemic going on all together. One is Delta and then is the Omicron. And multiple protocols which are followed by the government to combat the diseases becoming redundant now, starting from the wearing mask, 6 feet social distance, and 14 days quarantine, all are becoming redundant now. Once the virus becomes airborne, it is able to transmit 600 feet and it can stay in the particle for more than 2 months. Now, so this 6 feet distance and 14 days quarantine become the redundant. Even the no recent study says the SARS-CoV virus can infect the person for more than 200 days in a typical case. The recent study had detected. The study served as an alert regarding the high risk of limiting quarantine for a COVID-19 patient to 7, 10, or even 14 days after they test positive. As initially, this is prescribed by the protocol to combat the diseases. About 8% of people infected by the SARS-CoV-2 may be able to transmit the virus for more than 2 months, which is literally 60 days. It is nowhere compared with the 14 days and 60 days. So this is the condition with which the whole humanity is facing the pandemic now. So what is the solution? Devi has given the multiple levels of solution, starting from preventive, protective, multi-layer quarantine, which is offered by Supreme Pandu of Hinduism, and it is also recognized by the UN Health Desk. During the pandemic, when UN asked for suggestions from the worldwide organizations, nations, here the Sri KAILASA which is submitted to the dock quarantine facility. Out of every update till now, as we are fighting the COVID all together with the world for last 3 years, here is a 0 death rate since the start of the pandemic. On the other side, Devi has blessed each and everyone with the Vaidisra Linga, which is installed by Supreme Pandu of Hinduism 20 years ago. And she has blessed each one. It is not going to save the people, it is going to cure the people from the pandemic also. On the other side, here Devi has given the 8 ways as a conscious solution to save ourselves from the pandemic. Here Devi has given the 8 solutions. Let us hear it from the Devi's words and look into the English translation of what Devi has said also.
Parashodasi Meenakshi, Parameshwari Meenakshi, Parashakti Meenakshi, இங்கு எழுந்து அருளினோம் எல்லோர்க்கும் ஞானமும் தன்மையும் தந்திட நன்மையெல்லாம் அளித்திட நாமே வந்தோம் இங்கு கைலாசத்தின் சுவாமினியாய் பரமசிவன் கிரகத்திருந்து நம் அனுக்கிரகத்தினால் நித்யானந்தன் விக்கிரகமாய் மலர்ந்தோம். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் நல்லதை செய்திட நன்மையை சொல்லிட தர்மார்த்த காம மோக்ஷம் எனும் புருஷார்த்தங்கள் நாளும் பொங்கி மலர்ந்திட வந்தேன் இங்கு. மந்தர்கள் கொடுந்தொற்று கொரோனா கண்டு அஞ்ச வேண்டாம். 8 வழியின் மூலமாகவும் எண்ணத்தில் தியானித்து என்னை பிரார்த்தித்தல் 1, சமூக வலைதளங்கள் மூலமாய் என்னை சரணடைதல் 2, எங்கெல்லாம் என் மகமாரி வடிவத்தில் நான் குடிகொண்டிருக்கின்றேனோ அங்கெல்லாம் பூமிதித்து என்னை வழிபடுவது 3, நெஞ்சில் மஞ்சள் தடவி வேப்பம் சாரருந்தி தினந்தோறும் என்னை தியானிப்பது 4 நிர்விகல்ப நிலையிருந்து நித்யானந்தத்தை நிறைத்து உயிர்வது 5 சிவ 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 எனும் பிரபஞ்ச பெரும் நாதத்தை அஜபா ஜபமாய் நிகழ்த்தல் 6 நிறைவான பூரண மனத்தோடு வாழைப்பழத்தோலும் வெங்காயமும் குதிகாலில் வைத்து பத்திட்டு நித்திரையில் அடங்குவது 7 பூரணமாய் பரிபூரணமாய் அருணாச்சல ஸ்மரணையில் நினைப்பும் மறப்பும் அருந்த உணர்வு ஸ்மரணையில் அகம் அகம் என ஸ்புரிக்கும் அருணாச்சல ஸ்மரணையில் ஆனந்த ஸ்புரணத்தில் இருப்பது 8 எனும் 8 முறையிலும் என எண்ணியோர் அத்துணை பேருக்கும் இல்லை கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் தாக்கமும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் பயமும் கொரோனா கொடுந்தொற்றின் மயக்கமும்
Here, let us look at the English translation of what Devi has revealed. Here, Devi has blessed with the 8 ways to save ourselves from this pandemic. Devi has given the boon also. Even if you follow any one of this authentically, you will be saved from the pandemic. Not just away from the pandemic, you will be out of the fear about the pandemic and very existence of the pandemic itself. Here, the first is praying and meditating on me, Devi Parashakti. Surrendering to Devi Parashakti through all the social media. Wherever Devi is residing, worshipping Devi by doing the fire walking, applying turmeric paste in the chest and drinking neem juice and meditating on Devi Parashakti every day. Being in the unclenched state, filling with the eternal bliss, doing ajapa ajapa of the cosmic sound, Shiv, 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 with a complete mind, applying banana peel and onion in the heels and going to sleep. Being in the state beyond any remembrance or forgetting in the Arunachala Spurna that blossom as Agam Agam in the state of Ananda Spurna. Here is the 8 ways where Devi has blessed each one of us to practice any one of this to get away from this pandemic, even the very existence of the pandemic. So with this, we come to the end of this segment. We'll be moving on to the next segment where we're going to see the multiple offerings we can offer to Devi Parashakti to show our love and gratitude to Devi Parashakti. So before heading to the next segment, we would like to have a short break. We request each one of you to stay tuned. Nithyananda.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Greater signs of life can be realized with a greater ability to visualize. Greater science is the equivalent word for Hinduism. When you understand the greater science of life, greater courage, more possibility, more fearlessness, more joy, more bliss. When you visualize Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands, your consciousness becomes ferocious, and that ability to visualize, you will get involved in everything deeply. Involved people are the most delicious, most sweet, most beautiful, most juiciest beings of planet Earth.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense supernal effulgence DNA, Tejas, Ojas, Kundalini Shakti into your spine to consciously lift you to KAILASA. It is irreversible permanent enlightenment, irreversible power manifestation, irreversible permanent empowerment. The moment you decide, your consciousness is the supreme identity you have. You will not empower your depression, your frustration, deal your problems, whether it is simple headache or depression or the worst suicidal patterns or life negativity, only through consciousness. Don't go for any other solution. Don't keep stupid, toxic, life negative struggles inside. I am your Guru. I will make you enlightened. It's my commitment. Till you become Paramashiva, I won't rest. Don't worry at all. To all my disciples, I give you this as a boon. I'll swallow everything with which you are stuck and liberate you all. Your consciousness has power at this moment to swallow, digest, clean up all negativity and all toxins. Develop a powerful will persistence. That's the most important asset for life. I am not giving you some life positive blah blah. I am giving you the facts of life. I am triggering your consciousness. Time itself is nothing but your decision to struggle with the same rut. Your decision to struggle with the same rut is time, Kala. Your decision to swallow time is Kala Bhairava. Stand. Be a conscious woman or man. Be conscious being. Shrink the time through conscious will persistence. Make the future into present by being ferocious with yourself. Greater signs of life can be realized with a greater ability to visualize. Greater science is the equivalent word for Hinduism. When you understand the greater science of life, greater courage, more possibility, more fearlessness, more joy, more bliss. When you visualize Paramashiva with 25 heads, 75 eyes, 50 hands, your consciousness becomes ferocious, and that ability to visualize, you will get involved in everything deeply. Involved people are the most delicious, most sweet, most beautiful, most juiciest beings of planet Earth.
Just be alive for next 3 years. Don't die within next 3 years. I guarantee you, I will reach you wherever you are. Be alive, somehow be alive for next 3 years. I will reach you wherever you are, whichever corner of the world you may be. I will reach you with enlightenment. It's my commitment to humanity.
I'm going to empower, enlighten each and every one of you with the fuel and energy of the parallel universe. I'll infuse this intense
Nithyanandam, welcome to this section of social media enriching and enreaching. So in this section, we'll guide you how you can connect with Devi Parashakti through different social media channels and apps, and how you can ask your questions, comments, boon requests to Devi Parashakti. So let's enter into YouTube, the first method of easiest way of connecting with Devi Parashakti. So the first, on YouTube, the official channel of KAILASA's Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is KAILASA's HDH Nithyananda. And here you can click on the join button And when you click on the join, you'll be presented with multiple membership options. You can select one you like, and you can, once you pay for it, you'll be able to ask your questions, comments, boon requests, all that, and share your donations also here. So you can ask your questions in this comment section in the super chat. So with this, now you can, we can move to the next method of Facebook to connect with Devi Parashakti. So on Facebook, the official channel, official page is KAILASA's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam. So official channel of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasannidhanam. So on this Facebook page, you click on like and follow. So once you click on like and follow, you'll be able to put your questions, you'll be able to get all the notifications of all the new posts which Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism puts. When the Devi Parashakti Akashic reading is live, you can click on the comment button, and in the comment you can ask your questions, boon request, all that. Share your gratitude to Devi Parashakti on Facebook. Here you don't need any subscription, so this way you can connect with Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Now let's look at the third way of connecting with Devi Parashakti. So also, as you know, yesterday the Paramashivoham level 3 program was inaugurated, was started on the auspicious Mahashivratri day. And you can also put your intention for the Paramashivoham level 3. First, you can head over to kailasa.org/Paramashivoham. Once you reach Paramashivoham, you can scroll towards the end of the page, download the Facebook cover image, which is this picture shown in the screen, and you can upload that Facebook cover image in your Facebook profile. So this is the way you can show your intention for the most auspicious Paramashivoham level 3 program, and all the powerful initiations which you can enjoy through the program. So also here you can put your intention. When you reach the kailasa.org Paramashivoham page, you can also fill out, there's a link for putting intention separately. So you can put that as well. So now let's move to the next way of connecting with Devi Parashakti, the Twitter. So on Twitter, the official handle for Twitter is Shri Nithyananda, @Shri Nithyananda. So the title name is, the Twitter handle name is KAILASA's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam. So when you search for @Shri Nithyananda, you'll get KAILASA's HDH Nithyananda Paramashivam. So here you can see there's a bell icon. So you can click on the bell icon. So follow @Shri Nithyananda and following. So whenever the new tweets come, you'll be notified. Next, you scroll down when Devi Parashakti Akashic reading is going on. You can click on the comment button. And in the comment, make sure that you ask your questions in the reply section of the tweet with #AskTheAvatar. Also, you can share all these different posts, tweets, and YouTube channel videos of Devi Parashakti or Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. So you can share those with your friends, family, and enrich people in your area. So friends and family, and you will also get the breakthrough. Now, let's look at the next way of Instagram. On Instagram, the official channel is Shri Nithyananda. And here, when you pull up the official channel Shri Nithyananda, you can click on the follow at Shri Nithyananda. So follow Shri Nithyananda here. And once you do that, you can ask your questions, comments, boon requests in this section here. So now let's look at WhatsApp. So WhatsApp is another easier way of connecting with Devi Parashakti. So you go to kailasa.org website. On kailasa.org website, please make sure that you scroll down. Here you'll see all the new announcements on Kailasa's website, and you can click on the chat on WhatsApp. So when Devi Parashakti is live, you can go on chat on WhatsApp, and then here you can ask your questions, comments, support requests to reply to Kailasa support. So right here, you can put your questions, comments, all that. With this, we conclude this section of the enriching and social media part. And now we'll enter into the new section of offerings to Devi Parashakti. So in offerings to Devi Parashakti, we can look at different offerings, how you can offer different rituals to Devi Parashakti. First 3 slides will be the context of why you should offer, what you should offer, how much you should offer. All that will be cleared in the first 3 slides. And the next slides, you will see the different rituals you can offer to Devi Parashakti, and you can get a breakthrough. And then we'll enter into the section of offerings to the Guru, the incarnation, Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam himself. So with this, let's enter into this section of Devi Parashakti, offerings to Devi Parashakti. So the first context of offering to Devi Parashakti is as follows. Dharmaya yashasirthaya kamaya svajanaya cha panchadha vibhajan vittam ihamutracha modate. So this verse is from Srimad Bhagavat Purana and 8.19.37. One part should be used for dharma, dana, etc. Second, for yasha, public works, which bring fame to oneself. Third, should be reinvested to generate more wealth. So that is called artha. Fourth, for kama, enjoyment of material things. And fifth, for one's family and friends. So 1/5 of that portion, which is 20%, should be donated for the dharma. So this verse from Srimad Bhagavat Purana, the avatar leelas of incarnation Sri Krishna, so it gives the importance of how much portion of your earnings should be used for dharma. Now let's look at the next context of what is the best place to do the offerings for Devi Parashakti. So here the verse is from Brahmanda Purana, from Dharma Shastra, and it says follows. Grahe dashagunam danam goshthe chaiva shatadhikam punya tirtheshu sahastram anantam shiva sannidho. So this verse explains the meaning of this verse from Dharma Shastra, explains the importance of what location you are making the dana from. Dana given at home yields 10 times as much merit as when made elsewhere, 100 times when made in the Goshala, cow pen, 1,000 times when made in the sacred places, tirthas, an infinite number of times when made in the premises of Shivalinga, such as Shiva temples. So this is from Dharma Shastra. Now we'll look at the first offering for. Now we'll look at the third context of offering. This is from Brahmanda Purana. This verse will explain the importance of the context, why you are doing the offering. So let's look at the verse. Danam trividamitetam kanishtham jeshtam atyamam tatra naishreyasam jeshtam kanishtham swartha siddhaye karunyat sarvabhuteshu samvibhagastu madhyamaha. So this verse is from Brahmanda Purana and the shloka is 1.32.55. The meaning of the shloka is as follows. Dana, given in order to achieve moksha, nishreyas, is considered the most valuable form. Dana, given out of the pity or kindness for others, or for one's own kith and kin, is considered to be a medium value. It is also called as dayadanam. Dana, given to achieve one's own selfish ends, is known as the least valued of all. So again, this verse explains the importance of the purpose of your dana. If you are giving the dana for moksha or moksha nishreyas, moksha ecosystems, that is considered the most valuable form. So with this, now we'll enter into the first context, first offering to Devi Parashakti, that is E-Hundi. So E-Hundi and the Shastra Pramana for this E-Hundi offering is as follows. Bhakti Priya Bhakti Gamya Bhakti Vasya Bhayapaha Shambhavi Sharadaradhya Sharvani Sharmadaini. Verse 42. Devi is fond of true devotion and is realized through true devotion. She can be won over through true devotion. She removes all the fears. So, beautiful verse. Devi is fond of true devotion. Bhakti Priya, Bhakti Gamya means she can be realized through true devotion. And Bhayapaha means she removes all kind of fears. If there is any fear in minds of devotees, Devi is sure to remove that fear. It is stated that Devi likes to be worshipped in autumn. Here, it is meant that autumn of our lives, when thoughts turn more and more inwards, the role of the divine is known and understood clearly. The need for Devi worship becomes stronger. Shambhavi, consort of Shambhu, Lord Shiva. Sharadaradhya means worshipped by Sharada, Saraswati. Sharvani, wife of Lord Shiva. Linga Purana says Lord Shiva is called Sharva in his earth form. So we are seeing all the different forms of Lord Shiva, 64 forms in our Paramashivoham, yesterday's initiation. Sharmadaini, Devi, who bestows happiness on devotees. You can offer your gratitude and devotion to Devi Parashakti by offering your kanika, and your name shall be chanted out during the puja to Devi Parashakti. Now, let's look at the next offering to Devi Parashakti, which is the Sankalpa chanting. The nominal donation for this offering is just nominal $1. The Shastra Pramana for this offering is as follows. Tayye tan moyate vishvam shaiva vishvam prasuyate saya chitta cha vijjanam tushta riddhim prayashchadi. The goddess enchants this universe and she herself gives the birth to this universe. That goddess, being prayed without interest in anything, gives the knowledge that leads to salvation and gives the wealth in materialistic sense. This verse is from Devi Mahatmyam, chapter 12, verse 34. So again, this Devi Mahatmyam is the beautiful shlokas which explain how to do the Devi worship and the beautiful breakthroughs a king and a Vaishya, the businessman, had after doing the chanting of Devi Mahatmyam. So, Sankalpa chanting, 1 USD, offering the Sankalpa, the conscious resolution, which blesses the person offering with all the fruition of the desires and wishes he or she is yearning for. So, your Mama Sankalpa becomes the Shiva Sankalpa when you offer this Sankalpa chanting in the auspicious Adi Kailasa Punya Tirtha Kshetra. Now, let's look at this section of significance of the divine element gold. And then we'll enter into the different offerings of gold. So, gold is present in all scriptures, Agamas, Vedas, Shrutis, Smritis, Itihasas, and Puranas. In all Hindu scriptures, it is abundantly displayed that gold is the most auspicious and purest metal which purifies our being. In the Hindu civilization, everything was built in gold, exchanged in gold. Rituals, feasts were offered in gold bricks. When one was to be saved from life-threatening illnesses, gold was offered as the ritual fee. Gold was in abundance and used for weighing equivalent amounts of commodities, including cows. Kingdoms were built with huge doors of gold. The streets would have huge columns and huge archways made of gold. Horses and cows were dressed in gold. Hindu civilization thrived on the banks of rivers of gold. The Indus River, which is also called the Sapta Sindhu River, it was called Hiranyamaya, river of gold, in Rig Veda, verse 10.75.8. The river Saraswati was called Hiranyavartini in Atharva Veda. So this is Atharva Veda 6-61-7. So the gold is the supreme element for offering gifts to the ones you love and revere. Temples are constructed and paved in gold. Deities are made in gold and decked and adorned in gold because it preserves the enlightenment energy for thousands of years. It lasts forever. Now, let's look at the first gold offering to Devi Parashakti. The first offering to Devi Parashakti, the golden offering, is the Sahasranama Swarna Kasu. In this picture, you see on the right side, Mahalakshmi, the goddess of wealth, and it's called Swarna Kasu, means the golden Swarna Mudra in Sanskrit, or Sahasranama Swarna Kasu. So the donation amount for this offering is 75 USD, 151 and 251 USD. The Shastra Pramana for this offering is as follows. Nama Parayana Prita, she who likes the repetition of her various names. Lalita Sahasranama, verse 731. This is the offering of 1008 names of Devi Parashakti. It's a very special and unique archana offered to the Mahameru of Devi Parashakti. Offer the gold coin to Devi Parashakti to manifest any dimension or attribute of hers that you always wanted to imbibe within you. All the offerings for Devi Parashakti can be done on the website tiny.cc/Devi-offerings. Now we'll look at the Mukta Anguthi, finger ring with pearl. So the donation for the Mukta Anguthi is 251, 501, and 750 USD. The Shastra Pramana for this offering is as follows. Muktahar lasat kirita ruchiram purnendu vaktra prabham shinjannu purukim kinim manidharam padma prabham bhasuram sarvabhishta falapradam girisutam vanirama sevitam meenakshim pranatosmi santatamaham karunyavaram nidhim. I bow to Goddess Meenakshi, whose crown has garlands of pearls and the face shining like a full moon. She wears anklets that are studded with gemstones and has small bells. She is shining like a splendor of lotus. She grants all the wishes, the daughter of the mountain, who is worshipped by Goddess Vani and Rama. I remain ever bowing to Goddess Meenakshi, the ocean of compassion. So in this beautiful verse, it is describing Goddess Meenakshi in the different jewelries and how they are adorning Devi Parashakti, Goddess Meenakshi. Also, when you see Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism giving all the initiations, and you see the two murtis of Goddess Vani and Rama, both on each sides of Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, you can understand the importance, how both everything is being blessed when the Devi Parashakti readings, or when Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism gives all these initiations. So now the next offering is when you offer the finger ring with pearl to the Cosmic Mother, you will experience blessing and healing with your own mother also. Now the next offering is the Swarna Padma Pushpa, the golden lotus. The donation for this offering is 600 USD. You can see the beautiful picture of the Swarna Padma Pushpa on the right side. It's like the Sahasrahara Chakra, which is on the top. So the Shastra Pramana is from Kamikagma. Let's read the Shastra Pramana. Ashtaviddeshwaropeta kumbhavarna samyutam sarve sasutra vastradhya hema pankaja bhushita sapidhana sakurascha pakva bilva phala prabha snapanadhyaya samsiddha pramanena samanvita. So this verse is from Kamikagma. All the kalashas should be wound around with a suitable thread and covered with new cloth. They should be adorned with lotus flower made of gold. There are hundreds of scriptural references for using the lotus in the worship of ultimate Paramashakhti. Almost everything in the worship of the ultimate involves the lotus flower, lotus leaf, lotus pericarp, or lotus petals. The lotus is the divine flower. Whether it is consecration of deities of worship, or the object of mediation, or the mudra